Greetings, loved ones. Today I am taking it back to an old video I did like a good few years ago when I lived in a room that had no sunlight and black mold. Yeah, that's right, I'm doing another robot media haul. And man, is it fucking overdue. Okay, so let's get into this. So this is all shit that I've acquired over the last 6 months or so, maybe up to a year, which includes Christmas. But I'm not going to show it in any particular order, just sort of what relates to what. So let's get the boring shit out of the way first. I'm going to show off all the model kits that I've got. All the robot model kits, of course, that I've not fucking built yet. Fuck, this is too big for the setup I have. I got this oddly fucking scary high grade kit. I got this GM command unit. Fucking hell, not the close up of the crotch. You know, I love the GM sniper build. One of my favourite high grade model kits, and it was my wallpaper for a very long time. I also have this Alto from the 30-minute missions line. This sucks. This is one of the worst model kits I have built. The fucking hip joint, or the waist joint, is ass. So that's the most boring shit out of the way. The unfortunate stuff that I have not built. However, keeping on the theme of Gundam, I want to show you something that I picked up at possibly Scotland's largest nerd geek weeaboo shop. But I got a few bits of rather old and vintage Zaku merchandise. Now I like Zaku and all the other fucking mobile suits that look like him. But holy shit, some of this stuff is quite old and quite greasy as a result. So here, I went through these bags at the back of the shop, like these bags and boxes of random stuff. And I got this like old vintage keychain. Now I know this isn't called a Zaku, but I'm just going for the sake of this video call it a Zaku. And it's just a little keychain. I think it lights up, but I'm actually scared of toys that make noises, so I'm not going to press it in case it makes a noise. I know, that's a bit counterintuitive of me. Being scared of like toys that make noises, like for real pets, terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Furbies, however, I'm not scared of Furbies, I never was. I'll just put that guy off to the side. And I also got this 20th anniversary guy. Again, I don't think this is a Zaku unit. You see in the back there, there's more to collect. You know, just the standard ones from the original series, I believe. And when I saw that it was a 20th anniversary, I was thinking, oh, you know, it's a little bit old, maybe it's a good few years old. I keep forgetting Gundam's been around for fucking ages. Because this was made in 1999. Can't see it there. It says 1999. I don't know what this is other than a little guy. I'm not going to take him out of the package because as a collector, I'm insane. I almost completely forgot, but I found this again in one of these bargain bins. This little gachapon, I do believe this is a Zaku, with his little heat blade or whatever it's called. I've not built him yet. I have spare bases to put him on, but I don't know, I've just kept it in the fucking bag because I'm insistent on keeping these things pristine. So all of that stuff that I showed you cost around maybe $20, $25 or so. And I've not checked the resale price on them, I just wanted them because they were cool. But I also did find this little box set. As you see, it was £15, what's that, like $17.20? And it's a Gundam Seed 2 little minifigures. This is roughly the price that they would go for online. And the box is, as you can see, quite fucked up. I've not watched Gundam Seed. I don't plan to. I don't think it's one of the series I'd be interested in watching. But I saw this again in the bargain bin section. I was like, your boy's gotta have it. 2003. So all old vintage stuff. It's kind of weird to think that things that are over 20 years old are now considered vintage. I'm considered vintage. You, loyal viewer, are probably considered vintage. I hope. I really don't want kids watching this. No offense to my child viewers. But if you know me, you know I like media preservation. If something happens and I can't access any streaming services, I want to have copies of things on DVDs. But also, what if there's a massive power outage? What if there's an apocalypse? Well, I still want to be able to torture myself and pleasure myself with the beauty of literature. So that's why I took it upon myself to buy the official novelization of Interstellar. If you know me, Interstellar is probably like my second favourite film. I've went to see it in IMAX and it's like Hans Zimmer giving my fucking ears a prostate exam. Go watch it in IMAX. If you're sensitive to sounds, however, I would consider maybe giving this one a miss. But like I said, I don't just want to pleasure myself with amazing pieces of storytelling. I want to torture myself with one of my least favourite things in the world. The fucking Space Odyssey book. I hate this film so fucking much, and every time it's brought up, I go into a fit of rage. Every single time it's referenced. I was rewatching a film that I hate almost as much as this one. Potentially more. And there was a Space Odyssey reference in it that I never picked up on. But of course, I didn't just get the book. No. I got some DVDs. So I got Interstellar, The Creator, that's a goat. What else we got here? This one cost quite a bit. This was a gift. This was 9. It's quite hard to get 9 DVDs. Still wrapped, by the way, still sealed. I also got this. If you've not seen this film, please do. Yeah. I don't own this. Pretend you didn't see that. And we got this film as well. I was thinking about getting the 3-in-1 box set and put on screen picture of what I'm thinking about. But I didn't know that existed. And I kind of feel bad not like taking that out of the film to watch it. Because I now own these. These are now in my possession. Yeah. Do you hear that? That's the sound of my wallet crying. I didn't know this, but Weta Workshop worked on Chappie. They be doing everything, man. I already got a Weta Workshop Celadon statue. In fact, I've got the camera right fucking here. Yep, right there. But speaking of Weta Workshop, I also picked up these 2 little figures a while back. They were on sale. I think they only cost me like £5 and maybe £7. Just looking at these Gundam figures I showed earlier on, it looks like someone's been smoking on them. Like, fucking chain smoking on these bad boys, but I think that's actually the colour of that mobile suit. Following on with the theme of figures, I have 2 Funko Pops here. I got this Battle Droid one that I pre-ordered. I really wish I got the Jar Jar as well, just for like shits and giggles. But yeah. He's very cute. I also got Vasco here. There's a little story behind this. I've never played this game. My friend who's Bethesda mad has played it once in full. I think they were quite disappointed. But the fun story behind this figure is I got him for free. So I pre-ordered this back when the pre-orders were going around, and when I placed my order it was actually understocked. So I never got my order, and it was never charged for, it was just cancelled, it never went through. That was almost like maybe a year and a half ago. Then Christmas in 2024, this thing just arrives unprompted, over a year from when I pre-ordered the motherfucker. My little Vasco beam. For free. And I went back and I checked my bank account, and no, there was nothing charged. I got that for free. Alright, now we're kind of just moving into the miscellaneous shit. This camera keeps fucking moving. I got this at that store of random stuff. This is a copy of Jumanji and Zathura to play on a PSP. Do I own a PSP? No, I don't. Will I ever own a PSP? No, I won't. Speaking of Zathura, I also got this glow-in-the-dark jigsaw puzzle. But I haven't seen this one for resale since I started looking for random Zathura stuff. What is my affiliation with Zathura? You don't want to know what my affiliation with that film is. That's a story for another time. Also, in that shot where I showed the Celadon, you can see in the background I've got 2 movie posters. One of them's for 9. It's the Japanese version, because when I was looking for movie posters, that was the only one that looked nice, because I couldn't find an English one that was like less than what it would cost to sell my liver. But yeah, I like having those posters up there, it's cool. I've got the Pacific Rim one next, so I think I showed that in my last robot haul video. But it's great, because now I have Elijah Wood as a puppet watching over my lizards. I did pick up more Magic the Gathering cards. I'm not going to show them because they're all away in storage. And for some fucking deranged reason, I picked up this. This is, it's so fucking big I can't fit it in. It's just a normal comic. I think this is just the default comic of this one Batman comic. Yes, I got it because whatever his fucking name, Failsafe, is on it. Just look at that little sketch. Iconic. I don't want to get the other ones that have failsafe on them. I have also ordered the Space Opera Magic the Gathering set. I forget what it's called, Edge of Eternities, I think that's it. And I will probably be opening that on camera. I may buy the AI Commander deck and keep it in the box for shits and giggles. But I do want to end this haul with a dedicated section to some of the artists I've commissioned the past year for robot and non-robot stuff, so I'll put them on screen now. Just some nice things from cool artists. Go suck off your local artist, please, especially in these trying times. I think that's really it, surprisingly. I've not got any new pre-made figures that are posable, though I am waiting until these fuckers are going for like $10 at a flea market. I'm gonna customize one of them if I get my grippers on a beam. I'm also in the market for a custom robot plush. Nothing too exotic, but I think I'm actually gonna inquire with a My Little Pony plush maker, because they seem to have very good custom plushes. And it's nothing big that I want this. Of this guy. This is my wallpaper on my phone now. So yeah, that's all for this video. I just wanted to post something and have a little bit of fun with it. A little robot haul. I know it's a bit janky at times, but that's what you get when you have a setup like this. This is like shit. Like fucking shit. Look at those wee nudie brats. Fucking adorable. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that may be. And I hope my wallet recovers from that insane purchase that I made. God help me.